Greetings, PWC channel. My name is Johto Gallade, and I will be taking over the analyzing duties for today's duel. We have the Texas 2 Cannons on the left, and the Boston Bronzongs on the right. We have the Bronzong Mienshao, Zygarde 50, Rotom Wash, Tornadus Variant, and the Excelgor hiding. Why are you hiding? Why you gotta do this? I just don't understand. Show your face already! And on the Boston Bronzong side of things, we have the Exploud, Scizor, Xurkitree, Togekiss, Slowking, and the Land R Us. As for potential leads from both sides, I can only see two realistic leads from Pizza here. Either the Exploud to apply pressure, Scizor to be an anti-lead, or Landorus to set up hazards. As for the Texas 2 Cannons, honestly, anything could realistically work here. Rotom or Mienshao to apply Volt Turn pressure, or Tornadus Variant for that matter. Excelgor if you wanted to go the T-Spikes route, which judging from things here is a good idea. And we have the lead matchup. So looks like they both played for the Rocks in terms of lead matchups. Perfectly fine. And knockoff turn 1, the crit is coming out, getting rid of the leftovers as Rocks are gotten up. So that is a problem depending on the Scizor and Landorus sets. However, considering the offensive nature of Landorus, it's likely he doesn't have Defog. Then again, it only did a small chunk. Anyway, looks like he's going to get up his own rock, so as you can see, Defog is no longer a safe option, and I don't think either one of them have Rapid Spin. So that should be an interesting thing to see how it plays out. And just like that, Bronzong is already dead by the Landorus Darien. As for potential switches here, like what he needs to do essentially, what Pizza has to do is chip down this man's team and kill with Xurkitree. That's his win condition here. And it looks like he's going to do that. See, obviously going to pressure out the Zygarde here. That's the only play he can make unless he wants to Volt Turn out. But nope, he's going right into the Zygarde. It's like I always say with Regieleki. He's staying in, likely Scarfs, and Zygarde subs up. Is this man Subcoil? Looking at the matchup here, Subcoil does do a lot of damage in this matchup. Nope, he's sub-DD. But I doubt that'll help him much against a Scarf Xurkitree. Nope, it does, and just like that, Xurkitree is down, losing a potential win con, although Zygarde also goes down. As for potential win cons now, honestly, I think Pizza is currently in a very commanding position, as some of his best walls and offensive threats are now down for his opponent's team. Plus, he still has Exploud and Landorus to deal with massive pressure, and Togekiss, if it's Scarfed, will make me want to end my own face. It is a Tornadus Scizor matchup, which is perfectly fine for me, as he goes right out into the Slowking. Obviously not heavy-duty boots, which could be a valuable thing to note for later, as I've seen a lot of boot Slowkings in my day. Mewtwo is going to come out. I think the only real safe switch in here is Wash Tom or Excelgor. Yeah, he goes Wash Tom here. And he predicts it by teleporting out into likely the Exploud, if I had to guess. Yep, so now the thing is here, I think he has to pick a sack with no real switch-ins for a Specs Boom Burst. There's just no switch-ins for this thing. Closest thing I can think of is a potential AV Torn Therian, but at that point it's still going to take a chunk with Rocks and, again, still Exploud's Boom Burst. Like I said, Pizza is in a very commanding offensive position here. And that does 93%. I'd say I suspect if I've ever seen one. Now, Wash Tom will take a chunk out of it, but at this point, it goes down, giving him even fewer answers to Scizor and Landorus T. Very commanding offensive duel. Very commanding position here. Pizza knows what he is doing. Macha's going to come in here forcing a switch, but honestly, Togekiss and Slowking wall this thing unless he wants to predict massively. Nope, he knocks out, and the Exploud lives, killing the Mienshao. Yeah, Exploud, like this man has utilized his offensive threats perfectly to deal with the oncoming threats. Torn T is still a problem, but I think he has other ways to play around that. Although Heat Wave could be an issue for the Scizor. Although, interesting thing to note here, the Tornadus is boost, so should he play his cards right, Torn T can still counter. It just comes to how well he wants to chip down Pizza's team. As for how to deal with the Excelgor, yeah, this could indicate a Scarf Togekiss, and Final Gambit! In truth, I'm pretty sure Excelgor still would outspeed even if Togekiss is scarfed, because that's how fast this thing is. It comes down to what this is. Nope, Togekiss just goes down. So at this point, I'm pretty sure Slowking wins, depending on the attack investment for a knockoff. Other than that, I'm pretty sure he could just chip him down slowly but surely with Landorus, before eventually getting the kill with Sizzler. I think that's Pizza's main strategy here. And he misses the Hurricane! You hate to see that. The boots get knocked off, and at this point in the battle, it's not gonna matter. I honestly think him missing the Hurricane cost him the game. Nope. And at this point, I think Sizzler comes in and gets the kill, but he'll play it safe and go in with the Slowking. I know he can take at least one Hurricane, and he misses the second Hurricane! Oh, the humanity! It's fine. Sizzler would have run regardless. It's just more saving differential. And just like that, Pizza takes a commanding position in a dominating fashion to take the 3-0 win. If I had to analyze how the match went, I will say the setup on Zygarde was a bit premature. Getting rocks up was a main priority, though, so I can't blame him for stacking off the bronze on turn 1. However, I think the main thing that cost him in this round was he played too fast and loose with his offensive threats. Mainly Mineshout and Zygarde. Granted, he was probably trying to make some predictions to catch the Togekiss and Landorus off guard, but overall, he predicted too hard, giving Pizza the win in the end. Short episode today, but honestly, I enjoyed my cameo in the PWC analyst chat. I think I'll do this more often. Who knows? But anyway, I'm off to go do my own battles, which you guys can find out later. See you around.